Hey, yo, where Nick at? Back there in the cut.
Yeah, roll KD. How was it? What's going on? You ain't. Where your shoes at? Okay, we can't play. We can't play, man. JB, you got my favorite though. My favorite. Let's do it, Nick. Just gotta keep repeating. Yeah, this season gonna be lit. You gotta be there, man. We rocking out all year. And they'll shorten it. You think they gonna shorten it?
I don't know.
Oh, especially JD senior year. Junior year average 18, senior year average 38. 20-point jump. Senior, 10th grade year he averaged 18. Junior year 38. Senior year 58. We're gonna make his. We're gonna see Lil Warren get off. I think Park Carson got like the number one linebacker in the country. Number one outside linebacker. There go our other homeboy, Pink. Still running a little bit, Nick, so what you going?
Who calling me, man? Yo. Yo.
Yes, sir, man. That's what we came to see right now.
Nick. I'm gonna come out. I'm telling you. Mom. Me and Jail. Hey, Nick, you got to get the J, Nick. You got to get the J. You got to get the J. See me, I'm going to get them Fazo now, Nick. You got to get the Fazo. Don't OG. You got to get these. You got to get these now. OG. Nick. Don't get them. Don't get them, Nick. Don't get them. Don't get them. Don't get them. You got to get my brother, man. It's the first in the nation right here. Man, you gotta get the OG phone pod. Look at it. OG right there, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, for real. What you finna get to eat though? I'm finna get me something to eat. Nigga, I'm hungry. Finna get me a bite to eat. I'm probably finna get me some nachos. Yeah, me. I don't know about bro. Very healthy. Man. Very healthy. Probably probably jumping like me. My funds ain't looking too good. Oh, mom. I left my wallet in the car. Shit. Everything on you ain't it? I told him we got the range up. Look, them boys rock their ring today. I ain't rock mine at the crib.
Yo, that was right, John.
I'm rock mine tomorrow though.
Hey man, I got $5.
I got $5.
If I get something over $5,
What you
you
count?
got.
Hey, I left my wife in the car.
That's over $5.
Oh, God.
Nachos in the house.
How much is it?
10. Said nachos $5.
Nick. These nachos $5, Nick. Folks, shit. I'm finna start cooking my own. They come from Chick-fil-A? I mean, you get your own one for it. I ain't paying. That's you, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan.
You know why I said it?
Why you say that?
LeBron went to other, look, he recording all LeBron went to other team and won championship.
One window with Cleveland.
Yeah, but hey, you mind that?
Yeah. But you want to lose?
Jail.
Forward and midfield. Picked up by 11 yards. Ball will go over on down to Chicago. First and 10 at the 15.
Hey, yo, what?
Most of you gonna unfollow you.
Come on, Pop.
I'll wait on boy. That's you, man. That's you. Yo.
Long live coach, man. Rocking 24 today. 24 today, man. Long live coach. Long live coach, man.
Nick, go run the hill. I record. Yeah, he got you on camera.
And he's zoomed in. On your way back down, JB, just turn around and flip down.
Huh?
So JB on his way back down, turn around and just flip down. What that bitch talking about though?
How they coming up? You going down? Can't do that. You gotta go one way.
Who is this? That's no lane.
Like, you like we can't pay.
The last two backwards. Oh, nothing.
Huh?
Do the last two backwards. What about yellow? Why you go to yellow? Backwards?
You never start exercising. I go out there and do it a little more hard this time.
Put me in the eye and ear.
Hey, fool. Put my leg.
Yes, sir. Nick, you in. I hear my guy. Whoa, me! What you said?
Where we come? Till we on your takeoff. What in 3-6?
Niggas boys is at a 5'3", Nick. That's not a 5'3". Nick, a 5'3". 5'3", Nick. Be real, bro.
There was a 4 season. 4-8.
Back. So last year was the first year teaching him. He's definitely a good student. I think he likes English. That's what I teach. Because my other English teacher, she said that he's like really doing well. Very responsive. Whenever you ask questions, he's gonna answer them, but he's just the biggest thing in the class. And what I mean by that, he kind of warrants all of the attention. So the kids, sometimes you have to keep them focused because JD is in the room. And as he goes to this class, if he does what he's supposed to do, which is most of the time, then they'll do what they're supposed to do. I mean, it's just amazing. Like, even if, let's just say game day, or if we have a game, everybody wants to know what JD's doing. If he's walking down the hallway to this class, it's a group of kids walking with him. If he raises his hand, or if he's in a group, a lot of kids want to be in a group with him. They ask a lot of questions. They sometimes get off task. What are you gonna do tonight, JD? How did you feel when you dunked the ball? So I have to put him back on task a lot when he's in class because they want to know what he thinks before he does this or that. Especially, we weren't here long after the tournament, state championship, but when we got back, I mean, the focus was just, it was just hard because the kids were just all over, not just him, but the team in general. But the last second shot, you know, they'll even say, Miss Collins, can you play it? You know, so they want to see everything. They want to, and I don't know if anybody told you about it. As a 10th grader, I tell people all the time, I feel like that's when he arrived. He always had the star power, but we were playing Central, and we need like 2 more points to get to 100. And I had given up on it. I said, we probably won't get to 100. And then some kind of way, they kept shooting the ball, and we stole the ball. And he was by himself. So he would always say, I want to do this in a game, I want to do that. So he gets to it's like, I can't even explain what it was like to watch it because it was like an out-of-body experience for me. He goes down, he goes between the leg and just dunks the ball, and like everybody rushes the floor. And like it was like maybe 10 seconds left, and the ref was like, they were like, we're going to go home, it's over. And so that for me, I think I stood there for like 5 seconds thinking, he didn't just do that or whatever. So I looked at Coach and I was hitting him. I still can't believe it. So that's when, to me, when he arrived, and then after that, he just really took off. As far as his confidence, I feel like he always had a level of confidence, but I feel like it just really skyrocketed his junior year. He did well. I want to say, like, after the first 2 games, he was, like, starting. I mean, Coach really wanted to start him. I mean, it was a different coach then for that first year that he kind of moved up. But, I mean, he just went out there. Like I said, he always had the confidence. Ball handling skills were superb. Nobody could take the ball. His IQ as far as passing. So you could just see right then that he was going to be something special.
Y'all start this though?
What you is?
Huh?
What you?
Oh, that?
Double bed. Double bed. That shit's not benefited there. We can do all our followers leak on the camera.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I do look rough.
Man, shut up.
No.
I'm Malik Davison, I'm JD cousin. Growing up, we never let JD play with us really, honestly, because we felt like he was too little. We always told him, hey, you too little. If we find somebody your size, then you can play. But other than that, you just gotta sit out. And I really feel like that kind of like made him to what he is today. In the country, you really don't see much. Like, you don't see like luxury cars or whatever you'll see in the city. There's not many stores. So I feel like every time I go out in like a big city and I see a nice car, it kind of motivates me. And I feel like it's doing the same with him. Like, dang, you gotta see more, you gotta go explore more, and you gotta get out of the country. Growing up, me and JD was always around each other. It was always Jay and Dude, my brother Jay and Dude, and it was always me and JD. Me and JD was always at the house, probably playing basketball or jumping on the trampoline. And they would never let me and JD follow them. They always wanted to stay in the house because they always said we was too young to follow them.
Fresh out the car, dude. Fresh out the car, dude.
I need to start playing, man. I gotta.
Fresh out the car, what's new tech? Hey, let's go, man. Hey, let's go. I didn't know you were going for the foot, man.
I know the first cell shot, man.
It was crazy to watch JD grow. I remember he was like in the, I think 6th grade, and he was talking about how his AAU coaches had him lifting weights and stuff. And then it was like, I'll say 7th grade, I started watching him grow, and it was kind of crazy. One time, Dude and Jay, they left us at the house, and we were just watching YouTube videos. And we was watching, what's the dude's name? Zion Harmon. And JD, he was #1 in JD class at the time, and JD was like, I'm gonna be better than him one day. And he always grinded every single day just to get the #1 point guard spot in the country.
What are they talking about?
I'm being, man. I'm wrong with you, man. All my being. I'm grown.
When we was younger and we would go to the candy lady and if like one of our friends don't have any money, he made sure like if they didn't have any money, he'll get to buy them something or like some candy or cookies or whatever they wanted. My 12th grade year, we had another bad season with Calhoun and we couldn't win a game. And JD came and he really helped us win our first game. He even helped us get into regionals. JD as a freshman, you can tell like he was gonna be something special because he basically came in like his 8th grade year. My 12th grade year, he was in the 8th grade. And he kind of took over the team and it was kind of crazy. And I knew he was gonna be special. The game that I knew JD was ready for like, well, could be in the lead one day. The first game of the season last year versus Jeff Davis. From what we're from, we normally always lose to teams from like Montgomery. But when JD played him, he was killing them, man. He had like 50 points, like 10 assists, 10 rebounds. It was kind of crazy to see.
Get a bucket, boy.
You been all the way with the...
Go crazy.
Oh, he gonna do him. What the foul? Oh, the best thing ever seen. Good shot, dog. Number 6 on their team. Ooh. All right, you should have let him score. The man can't hold you, man. Uh-oh. Damn, Tyree, man. Damn. What's wrong with the phone? Throw out the bad boy like that. Damn. What's your area? Oh, work him. Damn. It's like L1.
Good shot.
Hello guys, Jamie Shaw here, Absolute Basketball. I'm here with JD Davison, 2021 prospect. JD, how you doing?
Good.
Good, man, good. How's the playing been and everything?
I've been playing good. Everything is going well right now.
So we've been playing here for about 6 to 8 weeks now. The whole time during quarantine and everything. What have you been working on during quarantine?
Mostly pick and roll, man, point guard. That's all. Winning. That's it.
So for a lot of people that haven't seen you play before, you kind of exploded on the scene in the last year or two. A lot of people that haven't seen you play before. How would you describe your game? Who have you heard you play like?
I get a lot of comparison to Russell Westbrook and John Moran. So I like being a point guard, getting your team the ball scoring, and being athletic.
So, I guess they've recently narrowed your list down about 6 schools and all that type of stuff. What was it about those 6 that really kind of stuck out to you and narrowed in on focus on that?
Them 6, I just felt like they felt me more comfortably, and they go treat me like family.
So how has it been not being able to go on visits and all that type of stuff, all the virtual tours and all that stuff you've been going on? Like how's all that process been?
It's been kind of all right. They're saving the drive, but it's kind of boring too, just not going to camping.
Yeah, I could only imagine that. So being from such a small town, how has it been for you? How have you been able to handle kind of this blow up, this media blow up everywhere you look? JD Davison's on the internet and all that stuff. Being from such a small area, how's that been?
I treat it like the same. They're amazing. I'm go through the clout and all that, being viral, but it's just mostly the same.
So you're from the same area, I guess. Ben Wallace is from there and all that. How do you have the relationship with them, and how big is basketball kind of in your area?
Basketball is one big thing in the area right now. But since a while, and being YG, I know him, we kind of close. But yeah.
And kind of closing things out here, looking at your future and everything, how important is it to stay local? I mean, are you open up to going anywhere and all that type of stuff?
This is not major for real. Just picking what fit me best. So, yeah.
Good deal, man. Anything you want to leave everybody with?
No, that's it.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. 17 single elimination 2K tournament. Leap that be out first. Then you gonna be out sick.
I say 15. I don't know. Okay.
I really think JD being humble and being so giving is from his mom. Every time me and my brother would stay with them or like anything, she'll make sure we eat. She'll make sure we're well taken care of, and that's why my mama never minded us staying with them. And like one time we was out of town and we went shopping, and she was just buying JD them clothes, and my mom always told me don't ask people for stuff, but she knew something about Trina that like Trina did not mind buying us stuff. Even no matter how much it cost, she really treated us like we was her kids, and I think that's where JD get that from.
He set off. Hey man, turn the TV up, man. 5 minutes. What a remote. Oh. Man, bro.
Shut up. I want to hear that.
I don't want to plug that like. Ooh. Big. Oh, but that who? Later one blow here, I'm finna double team. Then you do nothing. So but you gonna get back all you want of double team and put you in the zone. I'll leave.
Oh, you said get the key. I ain't get
Man, dude got it.
Okay.
Hey man.
Bow! Bow! What movie that was when that man did that? The one break. Bow! What movie that was?
It feels so funny.
Everything you do is get some money.
Jab, but you right. Neat. Do like that, Neat.
As far as being able to lead and having those teammates that would follow him, because once he became a junior, all of those players that were surrounding him were players that he had been playing with in middle school. So it was like, I felt like he felt like this is my group of people that I'm familiar with, that I feel like I can trust a little more. Not to say that he couldn't trust the teammates before, but just because it's almost like he was a little kid playing with older kids. And now I'm playing with my age group. And these are people that he spent the night with. I just think that he matured as a person and as a player when he became a junior. The shots that he would take as a junior, he wouldn't take as a freshman, and not even a sophomore. Situations where it's 1 minute or 10 seconds left on the clock, the ball wasn't in his hand as a 9th grader, 10th grader, but when he became, last year, he just had that, I can't even think of the word. He was ready to accept his role of greatness.
Hey man, y'all see what we got going on out here? Messed up the whole time. Can't take people nowhere, man. Drive 3 hours down here to get this. What you think about this, Nick?
I want to say that I think with any young man that has the ability that he has, I think peer pressure to me is major. I'm not saying it's happening, but just having to decide, even with school, where you're going to school, having to deal with even doing interviews, his growth with that, I think that's his biggest obstacle in my mind, because he's so shy. Just the number of interviews that he's getting now as opposed to before, just being able to embrace that. I do want him to embrace that more. I don't necessarily think he has any like negative outside influences, I'm hoping, other than, you know, a kid that may want to go to a party or, you know, may want to stay out late or something. But other than that, the biggest issue that, you know, biggest concern is that him knowing what he wants to do and choosing the right path. That's the one thing that I want. I think that he has the right guidance with that, with his brothers and his parents. But my concern is that, like, will it become overwhelming for him? That's my big thing. Because as a kid, you know, you can always say, you can hide a lot of things, say, I'm okay, everything is fine. You don't want to disappoint people.